going on, guys? So we are back in the old studio for a little bit on Thanksgiving break. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hopefully you guys are visiting family, eating some good food. That's what I'm gonna try to do. But also building some cool projects. So in today's build, we're gonna be making a project from the new Justice League movie. As I said in the previous video, I've had this idea for a cyborg arm. To do it right, I think I'm gonna probably have to make this into 2 videos. So in this video, I'm gonna be making the cosmetics and exterior part of the arm. So it's gonna look really cool. And then in the next video, we're gonna be adding the features to it. I'm thinking obviously we're gonna add some sort of laser or destruction aspect. And then we're gonna add a cool technology aspect too. Just to give it that, I gotta stay in the light, just to be true to the actual cyborg character. But I'm gonna save that for a secret for the next video. So it's a little bit cold down in the studio because it's November. We're in the basement and I didn't turn the heat on. So we're gonna do this first part upstairs. Let's go. Funny fact, this is where I used to pretty much shoot all of my videos. Shot my very first videos up here, right over in that corner where I used to film. It's gone now, my mom took it all down while I'm off at school, but yeah, it's kind of fun being back up here. So for the cyborg arm, we're gonna be using this little sleeve I've got right here as a base. We're gonna be adding some foam detailing to the outside and some lights as well. I'll try and show these steps as best I can, maybe even include a template if you guys wanna make this yourself. And I did get inspiration from other videos, so I'll link a few in the description if you guys wanna go check this out and make it for yourself. Excited to try this, so let's do it. Done a little bit of work, thought I'd give you a quick update on what I've done. Pretty much I made another outer shell of this gauntlet thing that we're making. Fits around the outside of the sleeve. Also made this bicep piece as well. So that just fits around your arm. Honestly, you probably don't even need the sleeve thing, but I'm gonna leave it in there anyway because I can probably store a lot of the electronics in there. So that might make that a little easier. And plus it gives it a little bit more stability. This thing would be pretty flimsy if I didn't have it. So that's good. But yeah, now I'm pretty much just taking more of this 2mm foam or whatever. It's such a mess. So I'm just taking some of this foam and cutting out random patterns that look cool. And just gluing them on to give it kind of a cyborg effect. Then we're gonna paint it black, I think, and then go over it with some of this metallic paint right here. Also got some silver metallic paint, so I've brushed a little bit of this on over the black. I think it'll look really cool. Give it a nice cyborg, metal, steampunk kind of effect. So that is the plan, and yeah, back to the video. Downstairs in the studio, and this is what we're working with so far. So pretty much made a gauntlet out of this foam. I used a template I found online to get like the basic gauntlet design down. Just glued all the parts together using some hot glue as you saw. And then I detailed it to make it look a little bit more like the Cyborg. What you want to do is pretty much just layers. Right here, as you can see, we've got some gears. We've got like this, I integrated some curving parts as well. Pretty much you just want layers upon layers because that'll give it depth. When we paint it and put on the metallic, it'll look really cool. On the back, this is probably where the laser's gonna go. I left a little spot. And then I'm gonna store the rest of the electronics inside. But yeah, this is actually not very difficult to do. If you guys like drawing or anything, it's pretty much just drawing, but like in 3D. Like you draw one pattern and then draw another pattern over the top. But you just cut it out with foam and glue it on. Like foam's super easy to work with. Like hot glue sticks amazingly well to foam. It's just super easy to cut. So it doesn't actually take very long. And you can get some really cool effects like this. I think this looks awesome. Then we've got the bicep piece, that little bit less detail on this one. Then I think I also forgot to show this elbow plate that'll go on underneath like this. Now what we're gonna do is take some black spray paint and then we're gonna detail it with the metallic paint. Yeah, then we'll have the aesthetics part done and then we can worry about the electronics in the next video. So if you have black foam like me, it's not too important that you coat the whole thing with black paint. What you really want to do is just focus on the bits of hot glue. You definitely want to hit those because making those black will make this thing look a ton better. In fact, hot glue actually kind of looks like welding when colored like silver or black or metal color. So that's a plus for us. All the parts that don't look black, just get them black. Back in black. Guys, check this thing out. So what I ended up doing is I just detailed it with some silver and gold metallic. Honestly, there's not really much technique. It's pretty much just light brush work, and what you want to do is actually brush on the edges. All my silver metallic is on the edges, the pieces. This is just what I found like looked the best. I guess it looks the most realistic because if you think about it, like if a piece of metal like hits something, the edge will hit it, so that's why it's scratched on the edges. Whereas if you just paint like the whole thing metallic, it won't look as realistic. I don't know. Plus, like leaving some black makes a really cool contrast. Plus when you add in the gold, it adds even more contrast, which just gives this thing even more detail and makes it pop that much more. I only painted the very bottom layers, and I did like some designs wherever there was like a lack of kind of depth. I just painted more designs to give it more detail. This is where the laser's gonna go though, right there, and then I'll just house the other electronics in here somewhere. Oh yeah, and I pretty much just connected the pieces with a little bit of tubing. As you saw, I just punched some holes here and used them kind of as like rivets, I guess. And then I just stuck this like arm gauntlet down through the middle. And plus like this black piece right here kind of helps conceal, like, obviously the skin color of my arm. But yeah, it just comes off like this, slips off pretty easily, and then we've got our arm that can just bend, and it looks really cool. Overall, I think this thing is looking pretty freaking sweet. Plus, as I said before, not too difficult to make. Next video we do on this, we'll add the lights, the lasers, and the computer chips that'll give it the full Cyborg effect. All you need is foam, hot glue, metallic paint, and scissors, and like a little bit of tubing, and then you can get something that looks like this. So I do hope you did enjoy this video. Hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to be notified when I upload the next part of this build. Also, let me know how the Justice League movie was. Haven't seen it yet, to be honest. I'm just gonna roll in with this Cyborg arm. Movie's gonna get real 3D. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.